So let's say you're clipping along at a 500,000 a year, good margins, actually profitable. Is that a good time to, or are you still really like, okay, no, when you've got the 8 figures in mind, is there an interim, someone else you'd recommend a company hiring before fractional CFO? Like what's
Yeah.
your high level expertise on that?
Well, my personal opinion is that the very first hire every single business owner should make is a bookkeeper, whether it's 5 hours a week, 10 hours a week, 20, whatever it needs to be. That's the very first position they should hire. And the reason for that is because as your business grows, all along the way, it's accumulating data. And that data is like gold. I want every business owner to think about that. You're creating data whether you like it or not. But the beauty of that data is if it's organized right out the gate and you've got a bookkeeper that's keeping up monthly reconciliations, your financial statements, match your tax returns, all of these things, as you get to that 500,000 or the million or, above, when you bring in somebody like a CFO, that's the first thing they go and, all right, what data does this business have? What can I can look at somebody's P&L and their general ledger detail, and I can tell you a whole story, like Mad Libs. I can tell you the story of that business, where they chose to spend their money, how they chose to, all the things, because the data is there, and the data is just that. It's just data, right? Data doesn't lie. It's not judgmental. It's not a report card of what an amazing person you are or you're not, it's just data. And when you have clean data from the get-go, you're going to be that much further along than your competitors that aren't doing that, from, just so many things. So that's the very first hire you should make, is a bookkeeper who knows their stuff and is going to get you set up with the proper systems and reporting and chart of accounts that's going to flow through to your financial statements and that type of thing. And then if you're at the 500,000 mark, and I guess 2 ways you could go. One, if this is just a lifestyle business for you and you're cool cruising along at 500,000, it's paying all the bills, you got the nice toys that you want to have, and the kids are set, and all that stuff. That's great. Not every business has to scale, right? But if you are looking to scale the business and you want to get, if you want fast track to that million or beyond, bring in a fractional CFO, because they're going to get you there in no time. If you, are at the 500,000 and you're like, yeah, I just don't see where I can pull the money to invest in it. We've had clients that have put it on a credit card because we guarantee you're going to get that money back plus, at least 4 times that investment, because we know that we won't take on a client if we can't do that for them. So, that's something I've seen our clients do before, because they know, like, hey, I'm building this to do XYZ and I need the team to help me get there. So, there's no right or wrong answer, and every business owner is has their own level of comfort and what they're trying to do with their business. But every business is an asset, and as long as you're super clear on what you want that asset to do, what the ROI on that asset is, what all of that stuff, then those are kind of the decisions you would make on whether is it the right time to bring in the higher level team.
Awesome. Awesome. Love it. That is so great. I'm grateful. Thank you, Andrea, for coming on and sharing your expertise. Hey, still playing soccer these days, or?